Hey y'all, I'm Kim, aka the Kimchilada, and welcome to episode 6 of the Kimchilada Mostly Crochet vlog, where I talk about whatever crochet projects I'm working on. Sometimes knitting, sometimes sewing. I'm a jack of all trades. Any patterns, products, or other podcasters mentioned will be down in the description for my show notes. So let's get started. Yeah, girl has finished some things. Finally finished things. First off, the first hat. This is the Embossed Leaves hat from Bonita Patterns in Lion Brand Ferris Wheel, the colorway Evergreen. So I'm gifting this one. If you watch my other podcasts, vlogs, whatever. I am gifting this one. I already messaged the girl, and I'm gonna move my hair off the mic. I apologize for those rustling. I made this one with one hook larger than the pattern recommends because I wanted a slightly bigger hat. Completely forgot to take into account that I crochet kind of tight. So it's not even, I needed to go up 2 sizes to even make gauge, but I completely forgot about it, didn't make a gauge swatch, and just went for it, and it's too small. I have blocked it. I think I'm going to try to block it one more time, a little bigger, before I send it off. I'm trying to send it off tomorrow. But the crocheting is done. The ends woven in. Long braided things with tassels on the end for the flappy flaps. So let me put it on. It does fit me. It does fit, but it's fitted. And I don't want fitted. Not for me. And I really don't. I mean, it does look okay on me, doesn't it? I don't know. I'm not feeling the vibe. Not for myself. I'm not. And there is a girl I am gifting this to, hopefully sending it off tomorrow. I apologize for any noise in the background. I have a 2-year-old. Can't control him. So that's my first completed project. Second completed project is another one of these. This time made in Lion Brand Heartland in the color Joshua Tree, and I went up like 4 hook sizes. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I went up 2 sizes from the size that to make gauge, and I went, whatever, it's bigger. And that's done. Also, ends woven in. Long thing. Only things I need to do is like trim these because they're all off the place. I haven't blocked it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to because it fits loose. It's baggy. See? Look at that. I can't give you a full spin because I have a microphone on, but like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to block it even bigger. I really like it. I think it looks a little more brown on camera. Well, I have the blue light filter on, so I never actually know until I'm editing what the colors come up like. But yeah, so I'm undecided if I want to try to block it a little bigger or just leave it as is. I think I might just leave it. I feel like those jellyfish from Shark Tale with my locks and this slouchy, kind of looks like a tam, but it's a hooded hat. It's a hooded hat. So this one's mine. Keeping this one. So yeah, I've completed 2 finished, not finished, because I might need to block. I don't have to block, but I might block. So finished, possibly finished, 3 finished. I don't know. So that's happening there. Also, last night I wanted to take a break and worked on my stimmy socks just a little bit. I didn't get like super far or anything. I'm on the heel flap. I am on row 12. 12 rows on my heel flap out of I think 32. So there's still a ways to go, but we're doing that. Because I want to get these I want to get these done because I made a decision. Oh, these are These are my stimmy socks from Crazy Sock Lady. Crazy Sock Lady Designs. Yes. This is the vanilla socks on 9-inch circulars. There is a free video pattern and there is a paid for pattern, and I did pay for it because I don't like watching videos. So that, and this is Aldine Wool's alpaca sock in the color Napoli. I think it's Napoli. From a knit crate. I call them my stimmy socks because to me it looks like money. It's a little bluer than money, but I think like the little grayish greeny looks like money. So my stimmy socks. That's what those are. But I have been going on about that damn cowl. That cowl, what is it called? The spook. Why can't I ever remember it? I'm constantly talking about it. The Spooky Season by Jocelyn Honey. Ooh, my husband just texted me. I forgot to defrost something. Anyway, the Spooky Season cowl is what I've been dying to make, but I'm a crocheter. And now that the hats are done, I feel like I don't have anything I'm crocheting on. Which, now that I'm looking at my project drawer, I do have that mosaic to finish. But I don't want to work on that. Let's be real. I don't want to work on that. I don't want to, because I don't really know what I'm doing with that. So I think what I'm gonna do next is that shawl, the Orchid Path shawl. I'm moving on a little bit, because y'all are in front of my computer screen. Orchid Path shawl by Tian Connaughton. Yes. And let me pull that yarn out, which is gonna be. All y'all can fall down. That's fine. Don't judge me. Using these two. This, I think, is more blue in person than it shows up on the camera. But again, blue light filter, I could be all wrong. But this was gifted to me by Kalisha from the Quirky Monday podcast. Craftcast. She's also multi-craftual. This is... I don't remember how you pronounce this. And it's gonna be backwards. I'll insert that. But this is, what is this? 75% merino wool, 25% nylon, and a fingering weight. Colorway Mood Swings. Put together with this yarn from my knit crate. And this is, what is this? Uru yarn by Knit Crate, Twinkle Toes. Colorway Twilight, 55% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 15% kid mohair, and 10% stellina. So I think I'm gonna work on that next. Gonna put this on a hook because I don't want to work on that mosaic. Don't want to, and I'm not going to. Can't make me. So I'm gonna do that, and then when I'm done with the stimmy socks, that's when I'll do the cowl. I wing better with this side. Maybe? I don't know. Whatever. So that's what's on the plan. I did not record yesterday because I just had a weird day. Had a weird, funky kind of day where like I know what I did, which was crochet, and I redid my toe. I do gel polish. Redid my toenails. I went to the store, but it felt like I couldn't remember at all what I did yesterday. Like hours disappeared in my mind, but I don't know. It was a strange day. So that's the plan. Also, yeah, the girl got things on her face. She did her makeup because I want to take photos of these two, especially this one before I ship it off. Want to take some nice photos of those to post on the gram or even just on my Ravelry. So that's what's on the agenda. And is that it? Is that all I've done? Yeah. Is that all I did two? I finished two hats. Finished. Not finished. Maybe two hats. So I need a block and try to take photos today. Is the plan. We shall see. Plenty update. Okay, so I'm concerned. The two pieces that I propagated and stuck in here, those are doing just absolutely fine. the long viney bit that I've had planted in here forever is just, why are you doing this to me, darling? What the hell? Why? I have it sitting in water because, I mean, usually it droops and I put water in it and under, bottom water it and it's fine. But I don't know what to do. I had it on the shelf up here. It was getting more sun, so I thought maybe it's getting too much sun. So I've moved it. If there's no improvement on this, I'm gonna behead it. I'm gonna cut it off because it is a weird twisty vine. But I want it to vine. I want it to be long and viney. But if she doesn't recover, if it continues doing this till tomorrow, I'm gonna end up cutting it and propagating this part. This part doesn't have a leaf, but I wonder if we could maybe do a little something. I don't know. And why are you doing this? I do nothing but good for you. Why? I don't know. I don't know what she's doing. Maybe it became too wet for this part, but this part was already used to being in water, so it's good. And then, so that's going on in here. I'm very sad about that, but we'll figure it out. Okay, again, sorry about the TV. It's louder now than it was before. I apologize. But I'm checking in because I have changed my mind. I started the shawl already. Here's where we are. We're on like row 18, I think, of that. It's so strange crocheting with such a thin yarn. I have never. It's very strange. I went up one hook size that's recommended in the pattern because I have said before I crochet very tight, but I didn't want to check gauge. I didn't learn my lesson last time. I didn't want to check gauge, and it said it doesn't matter except for like if you're worried you're gonna run out of yarn, but I'm not. I think I'm good, but I've decided I don't want to do that periwinkle. Like, I already caked it up. I've had it sitting here on the desk and I've just been looking, and I don't think they need to be together. I think I'm going to put it with this sparkly purple. I think this and this will be something that I reach for, like, a lot. I do like to wear purples. Like this with turquoise is my jam. So I feel like this and this is going to go together instead. So that I made that decision. I've made that choice. Also, I'm kind of concerned. This boy has suddenly become very independent. Like all day yesterday, he's left me alone, and today it's been that also. But that's how my firstborn was. The firstborn, barely, you didn't even know they were there. But it's weird. This one's so clingy, and this one so, I don't know. But I'm getting a lot of crocheting done. But yeah, I was just checking in to say that I think. Oh, did I show y'all my knit crate came with this little stitch marker progress keeper thingy? It's a tiny little skein of yarn. Isn't that cute? A little Hank. So yeah, I'm making a color change. I'm gonna make a color change. I'm gonna go with this purple. Like, I'm already like, yep, that's the move. That's the move to make. That's the move to make. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yes. I had just gotten comfortable. Just took my contacts out. Just took my bra off, and I got the email that my freaking yarn is here. Oh my god! I'm in the car, still at the mailbox. Come on. Got it. It was not supposed to be here till freaking Monday. Oh my god. Oh my god. First of all, the mailer, cute as shit. Cute as fuck. I'm in the car. I could have waited. I could not wait. Is there peppermints in there? There's some peppermints in here. It's bloody as heck. Oh my god. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. It's fine. I haven't decided yet what I want to make completely with this. I am kind of torn. I want to make like a cowl, and I wanted to make just something small and simple. So I had one of Cozy Cottage Crochet Hannah's patterns in mind, but then I was also like, it's bloody and red, which makes me think of the movie Crimson Peak. So I also have like this other kind of Victorian looking cowl, but I feel like this yarn is not going to bring out, like, I feel like something detailed needs to be for like a solid color, and this needs to be on something simple. Oh, I'm so excited. All right, we're back home so I can give you details on what this is. You're going to hear my husband snoring probably in the background because he's asleep on the couch. So this is from a Whimsical Wood yarn company, and it is from their collection called Theatrical Asses. All their yarn has some funky names. It's fun. And this is The Silence of the Asses. Should be, you know, Silence of the Lambs, which makes sense because it's white with blood on it, right? I love it. So this is their Pixie Toes sock. This is 463 yards, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. I'm just, oh my goodness, she's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I did not expect to get this until Monday. So I was just, and I don't know why their emails go to my spam folder. So I didn't get a notification. I was just like, I'm gonna check my emails. And I saw it there and I said, oh, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go check that out. So I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. So, all right, let me see. I have some projects in mind. And let's see, it's gonna be at the very end of my queue. So I was thinking something simple. I did say one from Cozy Cottage Crochet. So that's Hannah. And I was thinking the Nihilus Cowl, which is a Star Wars something. I don't know nothing about Star Wars. Star Wars is not my thing. But it's just like a little triangle, a little bit of little eyelets in there, and then it closes up in the back. Small, cute. Should be able, it'll show the color really well, which is what I want. And the reason why, her main like photo of it, it's like a red and black situation. So that's why I was like, ooh, this could work. This could work for that. So that's option one. And then like I said, I was kind of thinking maybe something a little fancier, but I don't know because I really want the yarn to be a star. So the other thing I have is Venetian Carnival. Oh no, it says no longer available from one source, but it's still available. So, yeah, that one is just like a rectangle buttons. And then it has some little like fanciness on the edges. And it's pretty. But I don't know. Will I reach for something with buttons? Or do I just want something I can throw over? I think Hannah's pattern is gonna win. Plus, I would love to make something by Hannah because she's my favorite crochet podcaster, but she's been gone because she had a baby. She's a new mom, and I completely understand that because I got this 2-year-old and he's a damn handful. Baby times is hard. Baby times is hard times, so I understand that, but I miss her. So those were in mind. Also, there was one more because I was also, since it's bloody looking, was thinking of something that had a little, maybe like some drips to it. So I have another pattern also saved. This is a free Ravelry pattern, and it is the Spring Crescent. And it's a crescent shaped shawl with a little bit of detailing on the ends, but I don't know. I don't think that one. I think I'm gonna go with the Nihilus Cowl for that. So I shouldn't be getting any more yarn, so it's cool that I got this now. Very exciting. It's so beautiful. It's so bloody beautiful. So that. And then I have something on my mind. I don't know if any of y'all were ever on the website Craftster way back in the day. It was a message board for crafts. But I remember way back in the day, a really big thing that blew up was illusion scarves. I was thinking about them the other day. I was like, nobody ever makes those anymore. What's up with that? And I found a chart for one I kind of really like, and it is Mark's Skull Illusion Scarf. And I want to make that because it's stripes until you see it like at specific angles, and then you see the skulls on it. And I always thought that shit was so cool. I always thought that was a really cool thing that people were doing, and it seems like nobody does it anymore. So I feel like I want to do that. So I've added that to my queue. I don't know what colors I would do that for. It uses worsted weight anyway, so I could use anything really. But I would think I would do like black and gray so that I actually wear it. I'm so very, very excited. So I haven't really gotten much further on this. In the car, I was like, crap, I'm going to want to drop this completely so I can... Which I might end up doing. I thought I was going to have time before this beauty showed up and, tempted me. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I'm so in love with this. I'll check in later whenever I have something new to say. Plant update. I know she doesn't look much better, but she feels better. Like she's stiffening up. She's not as floppy, not as droopy. So I think we're just gonna let her do her thing. This part still feels kind of too floppy on the bottom, but the top leaves are getting a little stiffer. So I think she's gonna make it. I don't know, it does look weird. Maybe I should, I don't know. I want it to vine. It can vine. It can vine. I would like for it to vine. So I don't really want to clip this because it's, she going down, but I don't know. I hope she does okay because she's so pretty. Look at that beautiful purple fuzz. I love her. She's an iridescent baby. I should clean off my washer and dryer, huh? People do that, huh? People clean their washers and dryers, don't they? Not I. No. The baby is like a giggle shouting, so apologize if he does that. It is Sunday. It's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to y'all. Late Mother's Day, probably. Your girl been busy. Your girl's not been able to put this down. Not for a moment. So we finish the first solid part of the shawl. The stripe section, which I thought would be longer. That seems odd. We're almost done with the second stripe section. Mom row like 88, and I think I have to go until row 91 or something. I'm a little scared of the mosaic section. Now, I have made mosaic crochet. He's laughing. As older viewers might have known, I've recently learned how to do mosaic crochet. But this mosaic section seems interesting. Like instead of having to cut off the yarn after every row, it's like you work the mosaic in, go the forward pass in the front loops, and then you go back on only the back loops, so it's like hidden. It looks like from the pattern. So it seems a bit fiddly. I'm very interested to see how it turns out. But yeah, I'm excited to do that. Yeah. Also, I cannot stay off of Ravelry looking at patterns, and my queue, I just keep on adjusting it. I decided that, hold on, let me show y'all. Okay, so I've decided that I want to be a bit adventurous with my makes, and I'm so sorry. And I think this beautiful yarn from Hedgehog Fibers, Beach Bunny, I think I want to combine it with this, which is, it's Knit Picks Gloss Fingering Weight Plume is the colorway, I believe. Plume. So these two together, and I think I want to make like a bralette with them. So like have the ribbing that's gonna go like around the rib cage in this, and then this for the rest of it. It's not particularly, I don't wear pastels, but I feel like if it's something I made that I'd be like, I have to show it off and more. And I most definitely don't wear it like bralettes. But I'm trying to be a little more body positive this year. So I'm feeling that. I have like 3 or 4 patterns in mind for this. The first one that I saved, it would only use like maybe half of this. So I don't think I want to do that because I want to use quite a bit. I don't think I would need to make 2. I don't know. I don't want to have too many scraps. I want to really use up this beautiful baby. And some of this, because this I bought just because I made an order and I wanted to add extra stuff. And this is 70% merino and 30% silk. So I don't know how that would go. This is 90% merino, 10% nylon. Well, that would be interesting. I don't know anything about using different fibers, but yeah, so I'm planning on that. I don't know if I can even pull up really quickly what patterns I have. Let me see. Okay, so one is the Ripple Bralette. I have 2 that I think I'm very into. One of them is a Ripple Bralette, and it looks, kind of ribbed the whole way up, by Jessie Made Designs. Calls for soccer fingering weight yarn. It's a paid for pattern, but they have a choose what you pay to kind of give you a discount depending on how much you can afford to pay, which is really lovely. That's nice. It's super size inclusive. I think it goes from extra small to 5XL. That's amazing. Love that. But it doesn't go down very much. Doesn't go far down very much. But I mean, I can always extend it. That's the fun part about making things, right? You can just make it however the heck you want. So there's that one. And then the other one that I think I might like more is the Summer Secret Crop. And yeah, it's fingering weight yarn. Also pretty size inclusive. Extra small to a 5XL. Sorry, I have a camera right in front of my screen. So, and that one goes a little longer, and it's more of it crisscrosses in the back, which is nice. It's lovely. And that is a free pattern free for the duration of the COVID-19 crisis. So I don't know how long that's going to be, but they do ask if you have means to purchase to instead make a donation to Black Lives Matter or the Greater Chicago Food Depository, which is also lovely. Look at all these wonderful makers. They are doing things. They are caring. They are size inclusive. I love that. So I have both of those in mind. I did just find another cowl pattern. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Jesus, hold on. Oh, I had already put it here. That Knit Crate red yarn. I mean, duh. That goes together, right? And I just found a cowl, and I don't know if I even saved it or added it to my queue. Did I add it to my queue, or did I add it to my favorites? Let me keep talking. So I said already that I wanted to make a cowl with this. The Nihilus Cowl is what I had in mind. Okay, here it is. But I just saw this, and it is the Flying Solo by East Space Tricot yarn, and it uses 600 yards. So this is for something. How many is this? 463 yards. This is hello 400 yards. So we'd have enough yards. We put it together, and so it's basically like a tube here, and then it breaks off in the front and back. It splits off to a front and back that's just like down like a rectangle, like a bib or a dicky. So I was thinking like I could have this for like the bib dicky part, and then I could have this up here. But do I want that? Like, they go together, clearly. Duh, they go together. How could they not go together? But is that something I would wear? Is this something I would wear? I feel like pastels. I occasionally wear pastels, especially when I go into my vintage dress wearing. I love a floral print. So I do occasionally wear pastels like this. But this, I don't think I own a single. No, I do have one red dress, my Minnie Mouse dress, polka dotted dress that I made. But I don't know. Do y'all think this needs to go together really, really badly, or no? Y'all tell me. Is this a mistake? Will Kim wear this, or should Kim not do this? I don't know. So that, and of course I have other things in my queue, especially that damn spooky cowl. The spooky cowl has me, oh my gosh. Did I tell you, I'm being honest, I'm scared of the color work. I'm scared. That's why I'm putting it off. I'm scared to do the color work, and I have done color work before. I've made a hat. I made a hat, and I'll insert a photo. It says boss ass bitch on it. It has hearts, and I made it years ago, so I need to relook up how to do like the floats properly between the things, and I'm scared to do the color work. I'm scared of it, even though it's just knit stitches. It's just picking up it's just, I don't know why. It really shouldn't be something that's scaring me as much as it is, but it has me, it's giving me a great concern, so I keep kind of pushing it back and pushing it back and pushing it back. And yeah, I don't know. Like, I want to work on it, but I don't. I'm afraid. I am afraid. I know I can do it. It's not anything difficult. It's ribbing and then color work, and it's in the round, so it's just straight knitting. It's also something I'd really have to pay attention to, because, color work, charts, I have to look at it, and I don't know. I'm feeling very, very scared. Very scared by that project, so I keep putting it off. And I mean, I have time. I have time till Halloween time, when I will really want to wear it. But I'm really liking this. It's like cookies and cream. And then it's not really picking it up too much. This is super sparkly. Yeah, you can see it. Super sparkly. So that, I really like this. I'm excited and also scared of that mosaic part. A lot of fear today. Feeling lots of fear, lots of worry. So that's what we've got going. I still haven't touched my stimmy socks. I did like 2 more rows on my couch blankets yesterday, because I felt like my wrist was getting a little sore from the constant crocheting. Because like I said, I do not want to put this thing down, especially since it is plain half double crochets and then just an increase at the end of the row. So it's easy peasy lemon squeezy until this next section. But yeah, that's where we are. Check in later. This lipstick looks wild on the camera. It's a tinted lip balm. Why does it look like this? Just remove that. Okay, so it is now, what is today? Saturday, May 15th. I had to take like a long mental health break from recording. And I'm back now. I'm back to doing that. And I just rewatched the part that I recorded, and I'm so freaking indecisive. Oh my gosh. So first, let's show the shawl. I have not really touched this week. I really haven't, because I started a new project. But I did get into the mosaic part. I did. Oh, it's backwards. It's backwards. So we have begun that. I was incorrect. You do cut the yarn. And, okay, so I've made a couple changes. So it is 2 rows per mosaic. The other patterns that I've done that was mosaic was like you make 1 pass, cut it off, then you add the next, like only 1 row. This goes front and back and then cut off. And since it's such a short distance, I said I'm not going to cut it off. I think that's too many ends to weave in. For what? Or even to crochet over it. I said, for what? It's not necessary. So I'm not cutting off the yarn. I'm just carrying it up the side. Another thing I'm changing is it has, another thing I think is weird is, let's get this away from the mic, is that instead of double crochets for this, like the other mosaic pattern I've done, it's half double crochets. And I did 2 rows half double, and you see that big loop? Like it stretches it too much. It's stretching too much. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. So I'm doing double crochets instead. And I haven't touched this most of the week because I said this is going to be my new couch project. I've already, like, it's very easy to memorize. This is the last part of it. I should really work on this. I could finish this, but I'm not. I said this was going to be my new couch project. The baby, this boy, has just been letting me work nonstop at my desk. And so I haven't touched this because this was going to be my mindless project where I don't have to really pay attention because I got it. So I haven't touched this, but he's just been letting me work. Now, what have I been working on? I changed my mind again about my hedgehog fibers yarn. Not making a bralette. No. I instead picked the Nausicaa by Audrey Borrego. And it is a paid for pattern. Let me see. Paid for pattern, 550 euros, which was how much? I'm so sorry. 696 is how much the pattern was. And it is a cute little cropped t-shirt. Little t-shirt. I keep saying sweater because if it's made of yarn, I think it's a sweater no matter what. But it's not. It's a little t-shirt. I did a gauge swatch. And I made gauge the first time. I was like, yeah. But I don't know. It feels like it's going to be too big, but it's not. So I don't know. So let me show you all the progress. Because your girl been busy. Oh, look at all this. So it had to learn some new skills. It used a German twisted cast on. And I got that. But it took me 3 or 4 tries to cast on. I don't know what the hell. Like the numbers just were not adding up for me. I had to keep redoing it. But I finally got it. It's also a twisted knit rib. What's the point of that? Why? For what? Does that make a difference? I don't knit enough to know why it's somehow different. But looks like a regular ass rib to me. I don't know. And then there's a small little row of eyelets. I don't know. You can kind of tell. There's little eyelets, right? I'm pretty sure I somehow messed up a little bit on that. I mean, it looks okay, but when I was knitting it, I was like, okay, something's wrong, which is just yarn overs. How the hell did I manage to mess that up? But we persevered. I'm not redoing anything. I don't know how to undo knitting, so we're just gonna go with it. Other than that, I've got this, as far as I know, because I refuse to count stitches. I am keeping track of every row. I don't know how y'all do things. I got a notebook, tally marks, and fish drawings for other reasons. Don't come at me. So I'm doing tally marks to keep up with it all. So the numbers should be fine, but I refuse to count the stitches. I'm not going to do it. Not. won't do it. So that's where we are on that. I had to learn the German twisted cast on. I had to learn the twisted knit rib. I've had to learn how to make one left and make one right, which I had to keep like a chart open because it was not, I thought there's no way I'm going to remember how to do this. It's too complicated, but no, I've got it. I've memorized it. I am a knitter. I'm a knitter. I can knit. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. The bralette that idea went out the window. Now, about combining it with that other yarn, I still kind of want to, but I feel like I should have also done the neckline in the same purple so that but no, right? It should be fine if it's solid that color. And then I want to do kind of like would you call it a fade? You know, like slowly striping this so it's like a nice little gradual, but I don't know if you even call that a fade. But yeah, I would like to still have this at the base of it, the body ribbon. I would like that because I feel it would make it a little bit more wearable for me color wise. Also, look, I changed my nail. Changed my nails again. I'm changing my nails. I've been busy this week. I'm telling you, I've just been working on things. Things have been happening. That's what's happening. So I am really, really liking this pattern. And if it turns out okay, I'm thinking that's what I might do with my bloody yarn. And then I was also thinking, I feel like the bloody yarn could go with this. I feel like. Hold on, let me show y'all. Ooh, I'm turning things. I feel like it could. I feel like these could go together instead of that bright ass red. I just don't want to work with that bright ass red. I think maybe I need to save that bright ass red for a Christmas sweater or something. Some kind of color work Christmas sweater when, maybe by, later on this year, I'll finally work on my spooky cowl and I'll be confident with my color work skills because I don't know why I'm so scared of this. I really don't know why I'm so scared of it. There's no reason. But, yeah, I feel like these two could go together to be a little something. So maybe I make this little t-shirt. Keep wanting to say sweater. It's a t-shirt. It's a tee. This little tee. I can make another one out of this, maybe. Maybe I'll wear that often. Or maybe it needs to be a cowl because it's so beautiful and I could wear a cowl. Could I wear a cowl more often than I could a t-shirt though? That makes sense. Maybe another t-shirt. So yeah, that's what's been going on for me. I've been busy, just, had to take a little, and honestly, I did record a little this week, but watching back, I don't like the way it came out. I didn't like the way it came out. I forgot to wear my mic some of the times. I feel like you could tell I was a little bummed out. Yeah, I didn't like that. I don't want to give y'all that energy. I'm not trying to bum y'all out with me, y'all. But I'm good now. I'm good. I've been knitting. I've been using those little skulls. Hello. Little coffins. Even though they're too big. I have new ones coming. She just updated her shop. And she showed me that she had smaller little coffins. So I have more coming. I'm excited for that. Oh, also, I made a yarn purchase. Because not only can I not stay off Ravelry, I can't stay off of Etsy. Because I was debating getting a advent calendar, and it seems like everybody's doing them now. You gotta buy them now, and I don't know. I was thinking maybe I get like a Halloween one instead of a Christmas one, but then I was also like, Kim, you don't need any more yarn. But I mean, I literally just ordered yarn, so like, am I gonna not get yarn? But the thing with the advent calendars also, kind of the thing holding me back is it seems like all the yarn dyers that I follow are UK based, and shipping is so much that I don't want to do that. And so there's plenty of little advent calendars, like for minis, for Halloween and stuff. But like, I don't know what your yarns look like, and it seems like their shops are empty, like it sells out. So I'm like, what is gonna be their idea of, I don't know. I don't know, like I worry, like what if their idea of spooky Halloween yarns is like all oranges, and I'll hate that. I don't know. I want bloody and like slime and like nighttime, maybe werewolfy. I just don't want oranges. I'm not a fan of orange for Halloween. Like, it's too Halloween. I don't know. So anyway, so I've been searching Etsy for looking at advent calendars, trying to find one that maybe I'll like. And I favorited this yarn that is like a olivey green. And then, I don't know, I mean, I'm sure y'all know, but Etsy, a lot of times if you favorite something, you'll get sent a little coupon code. And so I got sent a coupon code for this yarn. And I said, I guess I got it. How could I say no? And I got the yarn. Now, the only reason why I don't have a plan in mind, but it's the kind of color that I would wear, which is why I was like, I should just go ahead and buy it, because I could make me something that I will wear with that. That's the mindset. So, can't wait to show y'all that. I don't even think it's shipped out yet. It might be custom dye. I don't know. Dye as you order or something. I don't know. I'm trying to look, but you know, I have my damn the camera's in front of my computer and I can't see. Let's see. Has it shipped? Has anything shipped? Nope, not shipped yet. But yeah, I'm excited to get that, and I'm excited to get my little charms, little stitchy markers. So that's what we got going. And one more thing. I know I'm talking a lot. I did have a thought. I had a thought about, you know, my leaf hood. I said, what if I kind of take that pattern, no leaves, just like the stitch counts for the shape and the size of it, and make it like a mushroom. And I thought, surely somebody has already done this. So I searched Etsy for like mushroom hat patterns, and no, there's nothing like that. So I think I might try to make that up for myself. Make a little mushroom hood. I don't know why I'm very into the mushrooms, but I have this big giant skein of like a I don't know if it's a rusty red. I don't know if I can pull it out without knocking shit down. Hold on, let me see. It slipped out much easier than I thought. So I had this giant Karen 1 pound, and I don't know if it's really turning out. It's not like a bright red. It's a like a darker rusty red. What color is this? Karen 1 pound in the color claret. So I had this giant thing, and I was gonna make a Christmas tree skirt out of it, and I don't want to do that anymore. But I feel like that would be a nice mushroom hood in a color that I would actually wear, because it's not a super bright red. I think it looks on camera like it's a super bright red, but again, I have the blue light filter, so I don't know the color of anything on here until I'm editing. But I feel like, yeah, this could be a cute mushroom hood for Renfest, because I just purchased 4 tickets to Renfest. Today is like they have a 1 discount sale for tickets a year, and that was today. So I ordered 4 adult tickets so I can go at least twice, either with the husband or with the bestie. I do like to go with the bestie instead of the husband, because when the bestie goes with me, we just drink and wander, and that's what I like to do. Husband likes to shop more, and I'm like, man, I don't even want to shop. I just want to drink and wander and dance to Titanic and pose for photos. That's what I'm about. So yeah, thinking like a mushroom thing, for like a mushroom throw that on the floor. Sort of look. Sir, what are you doing? Sir, what are you doing? So yeah, I will check in later, I guess. Show y'all what I got going, but I feel like it's not going to be anything impressive because it's just a bunch of rows of knitting on this thing. But we shall see. It's almost midnight. Thought I should do a check-in before I head to bed. So I convinced myself today that I could probably finish that shawl. And that was not correct at all. Also, my eyeliner is like half wiped off because I took a long nap. Anyway, that's not the point. We're here to talk about this shawl. I wish the mosaic part was on the shorter, the skinnier end, because this is taking forever. So I worked on this for quite some time. And the yellow is where it was where I showed it to y'all last time. So I made that much progress. But it goes out so far. And then, I don't know if, like a week of not crocheting was enough to mess up my muscle memory. But like, my wrist started hurting. So I was like, I can't do this. I can't work on this. So I went back to just knitting on my shirt, my tee, my shirt, and I didn't even get that. Well, no, I'm like about 4 rows down, 4 rows done on this, so that is going on. And then I made more yarn purchases earlier. I was watching Little Drops of Wonderful. Yeah, Little Drops of Wonderful. And she showed this bowl of like mini skeins that she had. And that got me wanting to order some mini skeins. So I ordered like a mystery pack of mini skeins of 4 mini skeins from somebody on Etsy. And I don't even know the seller. I ordered them and then I checked out their shop. And they actually have a lot of really cute stuff. And the seller was, let's see. Who's the seller? Craftily Dyed Yarn. Again, I have my camera right in front of it. My God. Craftily Dyed Yarn. Yeah, so I ordered 4 mystery minis from them. And I'm gonna scooch all over. Sorry for the shakiness. So yeah. And then after I searched their their shop, and there's like a really nice gradient I liked from them. Yeah. So I'm gonna have more yarn coming soon-ish, I hope. Yeah, 20 gram mini skeins. 4 of them is what I ordered from them. I'll put in a photo of some of my options. I'm hoping, I kind of wanted to put a note because they did say if you wanted something kind of specific that maybe you can give them a note. I wanted to put in a note that I wanted something a little spooky because they have like a brown to orangey looking one, and then they have like a slime green, and they got this purple, and they got these grays. I kind of wanted those specifically, but I said no because you know what, their other colors are also really pretty, and I have no plan for these anyway. It's just me ordering yarn because I have a problem. I have a problem and an addiction, and yeah. So I've done that today. Ooh, what is this? Ditastic. I fall in love with these yarns that are colors that I would never wear, and I need to stop doing that. I need to stop doing that. Cause what am I gonna do with them? This is really pretty though. Oh, that's really pretty. But no, I need to stop. I need to buy myself some neutral colors that I will actually wear and say, look at this beautiful pastel. See, I would not wear it. I would not wear it. So I need to stop it. I need to stop. But it's so pretty. I want it in my possession. But yeah, so that's what I've done today. I did do, I feel like that's quite a bit of crocheting on the shawl, I think. I don't know how many rows I'm supposed to even do on that thing, to be perfectly honest. Where's that at? Is it this one? I thought it was called a phoenix. No, it's not. Oh my god, I got a ways to go. I got a ways to go. And in fact, I tried to wrap it around my neck to see if I could go ahead and just stop now, because it's taking so long to do each damn row because they're getting so long. And yeah, it can't even wrap around my neck all, like, I can't. I have to continue. Even though I don't want to. What if? No. I was going to say, what if I start decreasing? No, because then I'd want to continue the whole damn thing. I'm not just going to do this. That'll make no, that's dumb. That's stupid. I'm being lazy. I'm just being lazy. I don't want to do this long thing. Or if I just went straight instead of making it continuous. And no. No, I'm going to finish it. But I'm headed to bed. I think this might be the last check-in for this podcast, this vlog. I don't even know how much time I have on there, but I want to try. I'm going to say this and it's not going to happen. I want to try to film an actual podcast tomorrow, or at least another hair things I've gotten this year so far video, because I've gotten a lot of hair things that I want to show off. But I don't know. I feel like that's not going to happen because I do have a couple things I need to do, and husband has things he has to do, so chances are that won't happen, but I'd like to try. So thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.